Alright, what's up, people? I'm not that late today, right? 4 minutes. Big deal. Let's get a tweet out nice and quick. I, for once, don't have that much to do tonight. But there's like 3 arenas that I'm almost done with. So still a lot to do. But okay, the tweet, really quick. Let's see. Dear Stretch River Champions. In some parts of the world, it's already past midnight, which means happy. Put it on a different line. There we go. Happy birthday at Lola Two Paws. I am now. Ah, so close. Okay. And one of these two. Happy birthday. Let me see. Which one do we go with? Let me go with this guy right here. All right. Tweet. Okay. It's so stupid looking. All right. Anyway, let's get out of Twitter. All right. Easy sent over $1.50 with a salt shaker and no message. But technically it did beat out Maximus Savage, who sent over 20 Maximus. Thank you very much, man. Saying happy birthday, Laura. Well, on behalf of Laura, thank you very much, dude. Looks like she is in here, though. But okay, let me first do this. Easy. Thank you very much. Thank you, dude. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and change it though. It's gonna update in a sec. But is there no message? There's still no message from you. Well, thank you, dude. Oh wait, there we go. My message didn't go through. Yeah, no, there was no message at all. That's the first message I see from you about it not going through. Okay. But yeah, thank you, both of you. Appreciate that. Let's begin. Ooh, wait. Why did I close? God. Okay. There we go. Now let's begin. When did The Rock buy a bald cap? Oh, dude, he's been like an unofficial brand ambassador for my bald caps for a long time now. Yeah, we hooked him up. He's got his own special model and all that. All right, let's hit the arenas. I'm mostly done with the arenas, so I have to do about 15 more rounds in the 2-star. Same in the 3-star. So a little 30 or maybe tiny bit more than 30, 31, 32, something like that. About 15 rounds of this one as well. So we're talking 45. And then I got to run my 6 stars in this arena. I say almost done, but there's still quite a bit of work cut out. So let's do it, man. Let's get started. I should be able to finish it. If not before the end of the stream, then I'll be like 99.9% done by the time the stream is done. OMG, I left to leave a comment on Brian's Twitter. I come back. Thank you, guys. What did you say on Twitter? Now I'm curious. What? True story, this is actually how Brian dances. I mean, yeah. He's got some moves, but I'm way better. The shed sending over a buck saying time to fall asleep to tangents and the sound of people getting beat up. Night PG. The shed, thank you very much, man. Have a good night. I'll try my best to put you to sleep swiftly, along with my opponents. Who should I awaken, Cap, Infinity, or Torch? Neither of them really need to be awakened. I'd say, you know, probably Cap is more deserving of the awakening, just because his awaken ability seems to come in handy more frequently. But neither really needs to be awakened. And if you don't have a mountain of 6 stones to pour into Cap, well, you might as well leave him unawakened, or just, you know, wait until the time is right to awaken someone like Torch if you happen to need his awaken ability for a specific part of the game. Do it, BG. Rank 3 that dong. Art of Chaos. What's up, dude? I know that you know all about the rank 3 dong. I would really love to, man. It was so easy to just crush my previous time. Just casual, one attempt, not even close. Oh, felt good. Squirrel the Donkey Dragon sending over a buck saying, Beaver, how the heck are ya? Long time no talk. How you been? LOL, okay. Anyways, do you know what time it is? Because you don't seem to know what being early means. Anyways, happy birthday, Pelon. I mean, I know what being early means. That doesn't mean I have to be early. I'm right on time for being late. And that's kind of... that's what matters. I don't know. But Squirrel the Donkey Dragon, thank you very much. Default Glossy sending over a buck. Where is your last one? Do you have a last one? Hold up, hold up. Hold it. Are you holding? Okay. I got a 5-star ghost just now from the legendary crystal from the boss rushes, and I can't pick up my jaw. Dang, dude. Congrats. That is awesome. Those legendary crystals, man, sometimes they pay off. Sometimes they really do pay off. I'm happy it worked out for you. That's awesome. Is that Star setting over 25? Star saying happy birthday, Laura. Star, thank you very much. From Laura. I mean, she already said it, so I don't even know why I'm saying it. But Star, that is very generous of you. Thank you very much. Art of Chaos setting over 10 as well, saying happy birthday. Art of Chaos, it's not my birthday, dude. Take it back. I'm just kidding. Thank you, man. Yeah, true story. It is not my birthday, but it is Laura's. It is actually Laura's. Hey, BG, I just got ghost from the dual crystal. Dude, 2 people saying they just got ghost within a couple of minutes. Something's going on. I feel like I need to pop open all my crystals immediately. Okay, just got ghost from dual crystal and have her rank 3 sig 50 already. Nice, dude. That's the way to do it, man. Waste no time. This joke about Saber said it over a couple saying happy birthday, Laura Grant. Thank you for taking care of Mr. Grant and feeding him bananas so he can bring us entertainment. Yeah, speaking of, I need some more food. I'm out of things. I don't want to go back to the store. It's scary out there in the world. I like being home. It's always your birthday. Perhaps. But Stroke by Saber, thank you, man. Jose sent it over 3 as well. Jose, thank you, dude. Saying got Red Guardian as my 5th 5-star. Is he good? He's not bad. He's not bad. It's I don't know. I only tested him out somewhat briefly. I spent a little bit of time with him on the beta when we had access to it. He was kind of okay. I didn't find him to be like amazing, but he's certainly better than a lot of the champions that came out this year, and I think he has real use. He can't gain buffs, which right there is a pretty big benefit in some situations, you know, since nodes like Spite exist. And then he also has the slow debuff, a very accessible slow debuff. The only thing that I didn't really like about him that kind of turned me off from the champ a bit was the trauma, where it's like your damage source for the champion is a very short very short duration to it. I wish that was a little bit longer, but otherwise the champ's pretty solid all around, and I'd be happy with that pull. I just realized too, we're talking about your 5th 5-star. Dude, when I'm giving this review, I'm comparing him to like every single champion in the game. For your 5th 5-star, that's actually really, really good, man. I'm like I'm talking as if you already had like 150 other 5-star champions and trying to figure out where he'll fit in type of thing. But dude, as your 5th, yeah, you could rank him up. You could make some good use of him without a doubt. He's good in for a bunch of different things. So yeah, congrats on that, man. Easy, send it over 2 with a sneak peek eyeball. I've never seen that one before. PG, it's level up day, so I bet you want an update on my account. Sure. My 565 Ghost now has a 455 Wasp friend. Okay. Use a 3 to 4 on Sorcerer Supreme. Okay. And took our 6-star Long Tongue Venom Boy to rank 2. Nice, man. Some solid upgrades all around. Good stuff, dude. Very good stuff. You will notice those rank ups almost immediately. Does anyone know what that was a slight reference to? Probably not. I'm gonna give it a minute, see if anybody gets it. It's only halfway referencing it. Lakers bodyguard sent it over 30 saying, Beaver, this is for Mama because it's her freaking birthday. So crazy you guys share the same B-day. Now when she comes back, you use this money to buy 30.99 bean burritos. Happy birthday, Laura. Okay. I could buy 30. Sure. 30 burritos. Got it. The Lakers bodyguard. Thank you very much, man. Very generous of you. I'm sorry. Lakers beaver guard. My apologies. All right, let's keep this going. We don't have too many more matches here. Jose sent over another 2 saying my 5 stars were Morningstar, Ant-Man, Angela, and Iron Patriot. Yeah, this is your best 5-star. For sure. Without a doubt. I mean, Angela is not too bad for kind of one of your first few 5 stars and stuff, but no, I'd say this one is he's probably going to be your most useful. I don't like he's not the type of champion where you're going to be using him for literally every single fight. He's not like that. You know, you might still use some 4 stars kind of in place of that, but still he's going to be useful for you for sure, dude. It's a really good pull. All right, Derek sending over 5 of them Canadian bucks saying, did you notice White Magneto's specials 1 and 2 are the opposite of Red Magneto? Yup. Didn't until today. I regret baiting that special 1 now. Yeah, dude. He's gonna give people some nightmares for sure. People avoided that special 2 for so long, and now it's gonna be a lot harder to do that. But yeah, man. They are reversed indeed. Derek, thank you very much for the 5. BGM now 0 for 22 for Human Torch and the Science/Mystic Crystals. Donut Cop. It's rough, dude. I feel like We have the same fate, just with a different champion. Corey said it over 10 saying, bruh, Laura, how the hell are you? You're right, I usually am talking to the dingus in my intros. But enough about the dingus. Let's talk about how it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Laura. Oh. Hey, dingus. Wow. just brushed aside, just like that. Well, Corey, thank you very much for the 10. Oh man. Thanatos is in here. Thanatos, what's up, man? Saying I hear it is birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Did I say that right? It's been a while since I've said that. And as I was reading, I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. But yeah, man, Thanatos, thank you very much. Alright, let's see. 6 more matches in this arena? I could do that. Do that no problem. Last Sardian coming in with what looks to be the last Sardian special. I didn't see any other messages or comments or anything like that from last Sardian. Just, hey, look what I found in my pocket. I like Corey just puts in all caps. Knees. Oh my god. Knees. The knees, they've been shattered. Oh my god. I don't know why that was so funny to me. There's just no other words with it. Just knees. The last frickin' Zarni. I'm gonna look anyway. I don't know why I bother. Pretty sure, yeah, there's no other message. Just the last Zarnian special. Last frickin' Zarnian, man. The big LC, big D. There we go. Couldn't have said it better. That's Zarnian. Thank you very much, dude. I mean, we all know what's going on, Laura, but still, thank you. Hello, Brand. What's up, Kieran? Saying I got both gem crystals from the Deadpool event. Got mutant twice. I now have 3. Well, dang, dude. Spread the wealth, you know what I mean? Share a little bit. Just got Golk as my first 5-star. What do you think? I think that's a great first 5-star to get. Golk can counter some really annoying things in this game, like magic. And I'm not saying like a magic trick magic. I'm talking like the champion magic, and she's really annoying, and he can counter. And that was not me trying to make a joke. I was just trying to clarify because it sounded like I was saying something else. So don't boo me, people. Don't boo me. Speaking of boos, oh, I can't boo. Hey, Tom. BGE, did you know there was once a steak that was knighted by the queen? That's why we have sirloins. Excellent, old chap. Bravo. God, Tom's really been on fire lately, huh? Everybody, what do you all say? Sirloins. Did you get it? You have 1 left, Tom. 1. ABG, been playing around with Neymar lately. His damage is bananas. See what I did there? What content is he best for? I don't run suicides. I mean, he's best used in any situations where you're going to take some sort of reflected damage. Any kind of Thorns style nodes or anything like that. Fighting Electros. He is also pretty good at countering nodes that you might not expect, like against Buffet. Great, Brian, you skipped over mine. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. At least I am now. But yeah, Neymar, he can be good against things like Buffet because of the burst damage. You don't really have to worry that the opponent's going to heal at the start. You just use all your specials and kind of go nuts, and you can finish off the fight type of thing. Wow, I really did skip over yours though, huh? I read the comment above and below it. I swear to you, that was not intentional. Brian, my mom made my favorite cake, chocolate cake and chocolate icing. Ah, so she knows you like chocolate, huh? She said to let you know you're off the hook this year. I told her I wasn't gonna let you know so I can have more cake. Well, that's not cool. You can't just have double like that. All right, you can. Mike Chan sent it over to saying happy birthday to Laura. Mike, thank you very much. Lakers Bodyguard sending over. I'm sorry. I keep saying Bodyguard, but it's Lakers Beaver Guard. I gotta get this right. Lakers Beaver Guard sending over another 5 saying, Beaver, here is 5 for you since I gave Laura 30 for her birthday. This 5 is for you to buy her a drink of her choice. And don't forget the change, you filthy animal. Wow, dude. Hitting me with the Home Alone reference right there. Oh, speaking of, well, first off, Lakers Beaver Guard, thank you very much. Appreciate that. I will get her something. But the movie reference I was talking about before with the immediately thing. And I know nobody got it because first off, I did a bad impression. Secondly, it was only partial impression. It's from the movie Heavyweights. JSC 81. That's how you told me to say that, right? I almost said Jesse again, dude. But all right, JSC, what's up, man? Sending over Buck saying, BG, I'm starting to get 5 stars now, 12 total, and I'm getting some lucky pulls. Awakened Ghost from the side event. Ooh. Colossus, She-Hulk, Hyperion, Doom. What? I can only rank 3 of them, but I'm pretty pumped. Yeah, man. I got news for you. You've been extremely lucky. Whatever you do, don't be too mad if the next batch of 5 stars is complete garbage, because this is some of the luckiest luck. I don't know, just in general. This is one of the luckiest starts to a 5-star roster I've ever heard, man. Jesus. I mean, people used to get those champions, but like before they were buffed, you know, people were used to getting Colossus and She-Hulk. Just they used to suck, and now they're awesome. But that's awesome, dude. Congrats. Lakers, I'm gonna have him make our favorite drink, mustard pickle juice cocktail. No. Easy. Sending over another buck as well, saying, Tom, I dreamed about drowning in an ocean made out of orange soda last night. Took me a while to work out that it was just a fantasy. Boo. You know I could boo other people besides Tom, right? Terrible. Easy. Take a lap, man. Get out of here. Alright, let's keep it going. 3 more rounds as long as I don't die in one of these fights, hopefully. ABG just pulled a 5-star Iceman from the Epic Island featured and a torch from the basic, and taking both to rank 3 as soon as gold permits. So thinking of taking torch to rank 4. Is he worth it as a second rank 4? I mean, torch is a pretty great champion, so yeah, I don't know who your other rank up options are, but he certainly is worth it, yeah. BG just got my first 5-star and got Vision Arcus and was wondering if I should rank him or max out my 4-star Corvus Glaive. Oof. Bit of a tough call. If you run Suicides, I would just go with Corvus, or if you're trying to get into the Suicide Masteries, then I'd go Corvus. Otherwise, I think I'd go Arcus. I don't have a ton of experience with him, but he seems like a pretty solid champion, honestly. Just one that kind of flew under the radar, I think, for a lot of people. When BG can boo me again, it's going to be an almighty boo. I can already feel it. No, Tom. Why would I ever do that to you for these excellent jokes? Stroking my saber, sending over a buck, saying, what do you call an angry doctor? Therapist. Wow. Alright, this is... Boo, dude, come on. Boo. BG, who would you rank up? Who would I rank up? Out of? Please don't spam either. It's either you're spamming that question that doesn't have all the context to it. You know, let me answer anyway. Who would I rank up? I think I would go... I'm looking for a cosmic champion. I think I would rank up... Sunspot. He's almost cosmic. All right, Kurama sent it over to saying hashtag... I can't read that. Sorry. Thank you for your message, but I can't read it. Not yet. Almost. but I can't yet. For those that are just tuning in and weren't here the past couple of nights, I lost a bet to Tom. He's got one joke left. All right, Stroke by Saber sending over to Karama. Still thank you though, even though I can't read it. But Stroke by Saber sending over to saying hashtag Team Tom. Right on. Stroking my saber. Right on, man. Yeah. Did you hear that Apple started using snakes to test their products, but their servers went down recently? Seems like they had an reptile dysfunction. Wow. I don't know what else to say other than wow. Oh wait, yes I do. Boo. Terrible. Take 2 laps. Would 6-star rank 3 Magneto be good in Abyss? I have a choice between him and Sunspot. I don't think so. I think, I mean, I didn't test it. Don't know for sure. I think Karate Mike, I think we asked him the other day when he was around. And I think he was saying, you know, he's good against the metal guys in there, but not so good against everyone else, which makes sense. It's kind of Magneto's thing. So, I mean, if you're without Aegon, like I am, then you kind of search for other options. But I'm not sure if he's the other option, you know what I mean? Easy sent it over another $1.50 saying, hey Tom, why did the cowboy have a wiener dog? Because someone told him to get a long little doggy. Ugh. You guys need to take so many laps. Boo. Using a long little doggy like that. Part of a joke. Does the dog even know? Huh? You see the new RTX 3000 series announcement? I did. The cards seem to be pretty incredible. I've been waiting to put together a new computer for a while now. I'm probably going to wait just a little bit longer. I'm sure the cards are going to be extremely hot commodity when they first go on sale. I'm not even sure if, are they on sale yet? Either way, I'm sure they're going to sell out pretty quickly. So I'm thinking 2021. Come the new year, I will. That'll be one of my top priorities, is putting together a new computer. I'll get whatever the latest offerings from AMD are, and then honestly, I think what the RTX 3080 is $700. I might get it. I've never spent that much on a graphics card before. The most I ever spent on one was like $350, maybe $400 at one point. I don't know. You know what I need to do? There's not that many people that review graphics cards in like editing software, but there are some people out there that will do that. And if I feel like it makes a big enough difference, because that's all I really care about. I don't need a I'm not over here playing games in 8K or something ridiculous. Not even 4K. Almost not at all even. But yeah. Okay, so the 2 most annoying arenas are done. It's time to move on. Might as well go to the 4-star basic next. Let's do it. Yep, 700. To be honest, it's worth it. Well, I mean, it's only worth it if you're actually going to take advantage of it. Like I said, I'm not playing games, so yeah, I just want to be able to edit videos faster, render them faster, things like that. Right now, my computer is kind of, I don't want to say struggling with that stuff. Obviously, I'm still able to make videos, but it's definitely due. You know what I mean? It'll have been like 5 years since these last graphics cards came out that I'm using, and it's time. In the technology world, that's a lifetime. BG, are suicides always the best route if you don't want to change around masteries, or is there an alternative mastery setup that works just as well? Well, the answer to both those questions is a no, basically. There are, like, if you run suicides, there are going to be times where you want to turn them off. It's not that expensive. Some people find it annoying, but it's really not that expensive, as long as you're not doing it you know, like every other fight in a quest or something like that. And as for an alternative that works just as well, no, there is no alternative. The suicide masteries, they give more power than any other masteries possible. I mean, technically, you know, in the right situation, something like Mystic Dispersion can be considered just as powerful as the suicides. But, I mean, there's no other masteries that give you 60% attack just all the time, you know? But that's the trade-off. That's why you can't have an alternative mastery setup that's just as strong. Otherwise, people would always use the alternative mastery setup because nobody wants to deal with recoil. But it's kind of the sacrifice you make. So yeah, that side, there are other mastery setups. Not everyone runs suicides, but especially if you grind arenas at all, I highly recommend it. Get some champions that are good with suicides, and your life will be changed forever. People are about to be so fit after that many laps. It's true. BG, around level 30 and don't have a ton of 4 stars to dupe. How could I get more ISO? It's tough early on. You really just have to try to expand your roster as much as possible, and it takes time. You know, you don't need to dupe 4 stars for ISO. You know, just duping 2s and 3 stars, it all adds up. But yeah, it just takes time. The more, especially if you're able to get more premium hero crystals from things like the arena, and you'll notice over time it greatly improves. Brian, what disease do pirates fear the most? Arthritis. A pirate joke. This is new to me. Tom, I'm crying. That was hilarious. Wow. Okay, we're done here. That's it. The debts have been paid. Well, you can get a 3060 when it comes out. It's going to be around 350. Yeah, I mean, that is going to be, that's honestly, that's usually the best value, is getting a graphics card that is not quite top of the line, but it's still like more than enough for most people, most things. If I was just using it for gaming purposes, that's the card I would be getting. I would not even be considering getting anything more. BG, good evening. Facing our Loki this war. We went from tier 4 to tier 2 this season. This one is a bit tough, but we're holding our own. Nice, dude. Note, Elsa doesn't work on Stunning Reflection and Stubborn. Rip, it sounds. I wish I could say good luck to you, but I've kind of got a stake in our Loki, and I still want them to win. But I do want it to be a close match at least, so. BG, I got Arcus for my first 5-star. Carnage was my second, and third was Emma Frost. I'm level 41, 4-star Torch, 4-star Doom, 4-star Domino, 4-star Corvus, Act 4 completed just yesterday. Nice, man. You're moving fast in this game. Level 41, you already have a few 5-stars. Very nice. Finally waking my Omega Red. If you could tell me if my account is good. I don't really look up accounts, man. I'm sorry. Every once in a while I do it. And I mean, not that I like charge for it, but usually if people did send over a super chat, I know I look up the account just because that's a very generous thing to do. But I'll tell you right now, man, I don't really need to look up your account. I know you're doing good. If you haven't awakened to Omega Red, then dude, you're already doing fantastic, man. That is my one of my 2 most used champions. Might be my #1 most used. It's between that one and Hyperion. And yeah, man, I already know you're doing great if you have them. BG, should I get the featured for Cap Infinity and Hyperion for or duels? I usually recommend going the dual crystals. The featured crystals, I think they're just too expensive, in my opinion. They have some good champions in there, but guess what? There's a lot of good champions in the basics, or dual crystals, you know. So I think that's the way to go, personally. Stroking my saber, sending over a bug saying, embarrassing memory, BG. I was 13 when I got to go my first girlfriend's house and I had to poop. Oh, rookie mistake, dude. You gotta take care of that before you leave the house. But I clogged the... Yep, see? That is why you... I clogged the toilet and the water didn't go down. So I left through the window and blocked her. Is this a real story? You needed a poop knife saber. Well, can't say that's bad advice. Is this a true story? Dude, Yeah, it's real. Wow, man. I was expecting a slightly different ending to that. The first part, I was like, yep, I could totally see that happening. But dude, you just, that's it. You're just like, well, that relationship's over. Okay. Rip. Champs like Guillotine 2099, Spider-Gwen, Luke Cage, Archangel, Gwenpool, Morningstar, Corvus, Mojo, Ghost Rider, and Havoc is 5 stars. Rank 1, level 1 because I have no ISO. Check Twitter. Yeah, man, the ISO woes, they are real, right? That's your 6-star roster. Saying my 6-star roster is looking good. It is looking pretty good, dude. Got the Awakened Morningstar too. Yeah, man, you got some very powerful champs to 6 stars. Very nice. Good stuff. No, I just left and never looked back. You know, I mean, I can't really say I blame you. I've never done that exact thing, but there are definitely times where I probably exaggerated a situation and was just like, well, okay, I can never go to this park again, or you know, never go to this store again, wherever I was. I don't have I don't have an exact story off the top of my head, but I've definitely been I've lived moments like that where it's just like, okay, that's it. And fun. I will never return here again. PG, no joke this time. Sorry. Well, what do you think about the White Black Widow? Got her out of the feature crystal from the side quest today. I think she's just okay. I don't know. Some people seem to really like her. Some people think she's underrated. I think she's just okay. I don't think she's that bad. I don't think she's that good. I mean, I usually say like Ronin is new average, and I'd say Black Widow is better than Ronin, especially because she has a different damage type. And you know, sometimes you want that shock damage. Sometimes that could be really valuable to have. So I think she's better than average, but she's also the type of champion that is not going to make me stop playing the best of the best champs anytime soon. I'm never going to pick her unless I absolutely have to, because again, I need shock damage or something like that. I'm never going to pick her over Omega Red or Hyperion or one of those guys, you know? It's just not happening. Then again, I mean, there's who am I really picking over those champs to begin with? Those are my top 2 after all. BG, I have a question. Is it only Ghost Rider that makes Blade danger sensed? No. That synergy gives him access to danger senses against all villains in the game. But he already has danger senses just as a default against opponents that have the hashtag dimensional being. Like Magic is a hashtag dimensional being. There's a few of them that exist. I don't know them all off the top of my head. And then there's also another synergy for Blade, where you can gain danger senses against all Mystic champions. And then a synergy with Stark Spidey to actually amplify the danger senses as well. BG, how do you like Emma Frost? Just got her. I'm wondering if I should rank her up. I think she's pretty cool. I don't really use her, to be honest. It's very rare that I actually use the champion. I think she's pretty cool. She might just have too much utility. Like, Emma Frost, I consider a great example of what balance should be in this game. Because she has a lot of utility. But it's, I don't want to say it's like super hard to control it, but occasionally it could be maybe difficult to like you might take some damage. For example, you know, in her diamond form, she's not going to be bleeding, right? But compared to just a straight up always bleed immune champion, you might end up taking some bleed damage. But anyway, so she's got a ton of utility, but her damage output isn't like game-breaking levels of damage. It's just pretty good. It's not bad, but it's just pretty good. So I feel like that kind of balances her out. But we're playing a game with overpowered champions, and because of that, sometimes balance just doesn't cut it. So I think she's good, and she will definitely be usable to you depending on how many champions you have, which ones you already have ranked up, things like that. But for a lot of players that have like extensive rosters, been playing this game for years, have a ton of champions ranked up and stuff like that, I don't see her get used a whole lot. But she is a good champ. I have a 6-star version of her at rank 2, and I have no regrets there. Every once in a while I'll make use of her. Buckeye fans sending over a buck, thank you very much, saying, BG, when you say you are never going to pick her, do you ever just play different characters for fun and easier content, like uncollected event quest? I kind of only play different characters for fun when the game asks me to, because otherwise, not really. You know, every once in a while I do test out champions in like Realm of Legends and things like that, but there's so much going on in this game that I feel like I need to use maybe not the absolute most efficient champion for a quest, but I gotta be using someone that goes pretty fast, pretty easy. The more reliable, the better. Works well with suicide mastery, so I can go even faster. Things like that. Which is why I do tend to stick to, you know, Omega Red or Corvus when running suicides, and when not running them, you know, Hyperion or Venom or whoever. Because yeah, there's just not enough time in the day, man. Like, it can be fun to use different champions, but then I think like, okay, using this other champion, that just cost me 5 rounds in the arena to go through this quest. I can't do that. The other thing about fun champions too is I probably would do it a little bit more, at least, if I could rank them all up. But you know, it gets harder and harder to rank up certain champions, because you kind of have to take up the good ones before you can take up the just for fun champs, you know. All right, Mickey the Irish Kangaroo sending over $3 saying, "Hey McFabio, hashtag rank 5 Red Skull Fund." Wow, I almost did it. I almost took him to rank 5. That was very close. Extremely close, as a matter of fact. Like, coin flip type close. It was between Red Skull and one other champ, pretty much. And that other champ was Guillotine 2099, and she got ranked up. All right, Lakers Beaver Guard sending over another buck saying, "Beaver, stroking my saber gave me the courage. So I was talking to my crush, and I was over the moon at the time." Where is this gonna go? "I thought I was being Fabio and doing my thing. Once we finished talking, I noticed I had a dry, big bugger," I'm guessing that's booger, "and I could not see her anymore." Wow. Just for having a booger? Ah, man, screw that. Laura and I would not be together if I bailed at the first sight of embarrassment. Because it didn't take long for me to embarrass myself. Don't remind me. Laura just put in the chat, once I sneezed inside Brian's mouth. It's true. Laura actually sneezed inside of my mouth once. I didn't let it go for a little while. It was disgusting. And yet, here we are. All these years later. How much time does it take for you to bring your ideas into fruition? I'm talking about your YouTube videos. Oh, man. Let me tell you, dude, I've got ideas for days. The ideas are never the problem. I have an unlimited number of ideas that I want to do. Sometimes very quick. Sometimes I could think of an idea and make a video, and as long as I don't botch the recording too badly, you know, I could have that video uploaded in an hour and a half from the time I got the idea. If it's something simple, that is. And then there are some videos that have been in the works for a long time, like over a year, that I've just been, I don't know. It takes so much work, so much effort. I like making videos, but certain parts of the process I don't enjoy. It very much so is work, editing videos. Doing live streams, oh man, I could do live streams forever. This is fun time. You know? This is the fun part of YouTube. But doing certain edits, they're important to do, especially the ones that make me learn and kind of grow. Learning different techniques and things like that. I used to try to force myself to do that when I was first starting out. I was like, okay, I can't learn something new every video, but I'm gonna try once a week to pick up a new technique and kind of incorporate that into the video. And I still do things like that. It's not quite once a week, because I mean, you know, how many things can you really learn? Well, no, there's still pretty much an unlimited things to learn. Anyway, it's not once a week on it for learning new things, but there's definitely still new techniques that I learn. This was 15 years ago. The best part is he had his mouth opened wide. Hold on, I think I skipped some of your messages here. He held my face to his face. He wouldn't let me turn to the side. I didn't know you were sneezing. Right in the mouth. BG, can I send you a longer message on Twitter if something interesting I read? I'll give you a summary of it. Yeah, as long as it's not too long, because I don't want to be reading a book, you know what I mean? But if it's something that would take up like a few messages on YouTube or something like that, I could read that, sure. I just turned back in and heard, just tuned back in and heard right in the mouth. Well. BG, when can the people expect your game on bean farming? Slapping and, or I'm sorry, why did I say slapping? Shipping and pirating. And of course, preparation and consumption. You know, it's hard to say. It's a tough times we're going through, and my studio right now, it's hemorrhaging money as we work on these games, but we know that they're gonna deliver. They're gonna be really good. It's gonna be worth it. One day, you guys will be able to farm beans peacefully out in the world. It's gonna be great. BG, did you do the 4-star challenge in Cavalier? No, I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Little day stream, perhaps, for the 4-star challenge. Oh, come on, buddy. You don't want to do this, man. You're gonna die. Hold him. BG, did you know Chewbacca's first year as Major League Baseball player was so successful that he won the Wookiee of the Year award? Ugh. Oh, Tom. Look at me, Tom. Right in the eyes. Terrible. BG just got a 5-star Invisible Woman, and Hulk Ragnarok is 5 stars. Who should I use my Awakening Gem on out of those two? I don't think you should give it to either champion. We're talking about a generic Awakening Gem for those two? No, man. Invisible Woman, you could play her unawakened, and Hulk, I mean, same thing for Hulk Ragnarok. Oh wait, we're not talking about a generic, are we? We're talking about a science one. For a second there I read that as Thor Ragnarok, but yeah, neither champion needs to be awakened. I would save it for someone else. ABG, so I've had some bad luck with fully formed tier 4 class catalyst crystals. I opened 10 and pulled 8 science. Good lord. My science 5 stars are Rhino, A-Bomb, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, and OG Cap. Why, BGY? I hate my luck. Dang, dude. That is some pretty unfortunate luck right there. They're not all bad champs. Spider-Man and Luke Cage are kind of cool, but only just kinda. Not sure if my parents' friends are still here or just leaving. They came over for pizza night. Ooh, it was pizza night, huh? And 6 of us finished all but 1 slice of 6 pies. Is it just because no one wanted to be that person that ate the last piece? I'll pass it over here. I'll be that person. Love the little bit of Wookiee howl at the end of the boo. Was there a Wookiee howl? I don't know. I mean, I guess I know how Wookiees sound, even without watching Star Wars. But that was unintentional. Anyways, it's getting late for me. Have a good day, everyone. Alright, have a good night, Travis. Usually you just got Vision Arcus as 6-star. Dude, it seems like a lot of people are just getting Arcus. That's awesome, though. May seem not very good, but it's better than my others. Nah, I think that's a great pull, dude. Are you kidding me? He doesn't need to be awakened. He's got some real use in this game. All right, sweet. We're done with that arena, too. Do I need to put up one more round? I'll think about that. I might do that later. All right, let's keep moving. Knocking out these arenas one by one, man. Feels good. Feels real good. The units, guys, they are stacking up. Almost at 13k right now. We're getting there. Okay, hold on. Man, it seemed very good. Better than my others. OG Cap, Marvel, Elektra, Ant-Man, and Ultron. And I don't have Medusa, so it's a win for me. Dude, I'm telling you, that'd be a win for me. That'd be a win for, in my opinion, anybody. I don't know if everyone is on board the Arcus train, but I think he's pretty good. I definitely think he's good. When will the next beta version come out? Waiting for Punisher 2099 buff. Oh man, I don't know, but that's a good call. We probably aren't too far away from it, huh? Because the Magneto buff just went live, but we had a little bit of time to play with that before it went live. Yeah, I don't know. The buffs and stuff like that, it's still pretty new for Kabam, I'd say. So I hope they are able to stick to their timelines. But part of me thinks like they had some pretty aggressive timelines when they were talking about the roadmap and all that. I don't know if they're going to be able to keep up with it. Hopefully they are, but you never know, I guess. Brian has no shame. Well, Big Six Star was Wasp. Good or dud working on Act 5. It's a great poll, man. Wasp, bit of a glass cannon, but you know, hits pretty freaking hard. You could definitely make some use of her in Act 5 without a doubt. Probably not going to use her for every single fight just because of her low health pool and things like that, but yeah, man, she'll be good for some fights for sure. Punisher was just like a stat tweak or something, not to scale of Mags 1. Yeah, I know it's not to scale of Mags 1, but I thought it was more than just a little stat tweak. Well, when you say stats, well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're doing for him actually. Because, like, I don't know, Punisher in the past, I've probably said something to the effect of Punisher is not that bad of a champion. He just doesn't hit hard, and if they buffed his damage, he already has utility and things like that. But truthfully, I don't know, it doesn't all flow super cleanly together. His abilities, that is, you know. So I'm really hoping they do a pass on that and just make the champion, you know, buff his damage and then just make him feel good to play. And hopefully buff his damage in a way that doesn't make him more annoying to fight against, because I hate fighting Punisher 2099. So, like, if I was in charge of the rework, like, those would be the goals that I would lay out, and I'd say those goals, it's not just as simple as like, okay, let's give him an extra 20% attack or something like, you know, that's definitely stuff that needs to be tested, needs to be thought out about how, you know, what's the best way to introduce all those things. So yeah, certainly not on the level of Magneto, but could take some time. All right, Stroke of my Saber sending over a buck with a peach butt saying, I got lazy in tweeting BG, but I'm off to bed. But before I do, what has 2 butts and kills people? An assassin. Boo. I love hearing all the boos. It gets me in the Halloween mood early. Wow. Night Lore on BG. All right. Have a good one, man. So you said you didn't send the tweet, right? I don't know why I'm double checking, but yeah. Okay. Have a good day tomorrow. It's not a suggestion, it's a demand. Yeah, everyone has to have a good day tomorrow. Please. And the day after. PG, is 6-star Unawakened Cap Marvel movie worth to rank 2 or wait for her to be awakened? I think you can rank her up Unawakened. It just depends on the other champions that you already have ranked up and things like that. If you don't have too many 5-star champions ranked up, then you're probably better off just ranking up a 5-star champion and leaving Cat Marvel at rank 1 and just using her at rank 1. But if you already do have a bunch of other champs ranked up, then yeah, it's totally fine to take an Unawakened Cat Marvel to rank 2. She doesn't totally need her awakened ability. It's a nice thing to have, but she can play without it. Just make sure you're not overlooking your 5-star champions. I know some people have a tendency to do that. Get a good 6-star pull and just immediately forget about all the other 5-stars and all that. EG, ever thought of making a Boo compilation? No. I have not. I feel like that would almost just encourage people more. At this point, I'm trying to think of new ways to discourage people, and I just don't know how to do it. There's only so insulting I can be before I start feeling bad. But seriously, these jokes are terrible. Awful. And I hope people are actually taking their laps. One tune-up, Punisher 29, tune-up, no ability changes, just tuning up numbers. Torch or Sentry. This was in the roadmap, but yeah, could use more. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's all that would need to be done. If they gave him a torch type of effect where one of his abilities just lasted longer or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, or maybe that was just their goal, just writing it out, like their plans. But hopefully when they play the champion, they see what I see and make the appropriate changes. Because, like, here's the thing. Not every champion needs to be the best champion in the game. It's impossible, right? Because if you, I mean... yeah, it's just impossible. I don't need to explain why. Anyway, not every champion needs to be the best. So I'm fine if Punisher 2099 is never played by that many people and is mostly seen as a champion that's like, oh, you know, I got this guy on my new account and that's pretty good. I'd be okay with that. But I think they have to at least feel good to play. And if they don't make the champions feel good to play, then I think that's a bit of a miss. And I feel like then that wasn't worth the devs' time to even make the changes in the first place. Only Ghost and Quake need to be the best. You're not wrong. That's all you really need in this game. Is Hulk Ragnarok good? He is good, yep. Good against passive damage types, like Starburst Node, or against magics. Stark Spidey or Stealth Suit Spidey, they both have different use in this game. I prefer Stark Spidey between the two, but honestly, I'm not a huge fan of either. BG, you're a silly goose. Well, thank you. Hey, Brian Grant, I was wondering if I agree that MCOC, in honor of Chadwick Boseman, give Black Panther Civil War a full rework like Magneto. Sorry for such a long comment. First off, we never need to apologize for a comment. All types of comments are welcome. Well, I shouldn't say all types of comments are welcome here, but you know what I mean. It doesn't matter if the comment's long or short. I don't know. I honestly think it'd be cooler if they honored him in some other way, to be totally honest with you, man. And I don't know exactly what the best way for that to happen is. Like, you know, I don't think that you are asking in this type of way, but I do think maybe it is like almost like greedy on our part to want his character to be really powerful or something like that, when I think they could just honor him in some other way. I don't know the best way to do that. Like I said, I mean, the simplest thing is like a title, but I feel like they could do more than that. Like if they made a profile picture, right? But it wasn't just a normal version of Black Panther. See, the thing is, I don't even know if they could really like use his face. Who knows if that's something that he would even have wanted. But maybe just something maybe from the movies. that they could make like a special profile picture or something, you know, and just find some way to kind of name it after him, maybe. I don't know. Again, I don't think you can use his real name, right? Because, you know, unfortunately he's not around to ask if like that's something that he would have wanted, type of thing, you know. I knew you were a silly goose. You fight me on it. Well, goose got a goose. Goose got to fight. Fight me. They should buff him and give a quest. He did have his own quest. It'd be cool if they brought that back or something. I don't know. There's really nothing you can do, man. It just sucks, you know. Swashbucklers sending over 100 rupees saying they could give us a profile pic, maybe one for a sale where proceeds would go to the hospital/foundation Mr. Boseman donated to. Sorry to say, but wait. Are we talking X or are we talking the YouTuber? Because if we're talking the YouTuber, then I don't want to read that, man. But that's it. That is a good idea. If doing something in his name for charity, if they could God, it's so rough because how do you go about that? Like you'd probably want to contact like his family, and you know, I'm sure that they would think that that's a good idea, but like you probably just want to give them time, even, right? Like I don't even know, man. I don't know how to even slightly handle situations like this. To be totally honest, man, I have no clue. I have no clue whatsoever. It's just there really is nothing you can do in these types of situations. Like you wanna do anything you can to try to make it better, and I think finding ways to honor him would be cool, but like it's more than just Kabam getting to decide that type of thing, you know what I mean? So when you factor that in of like is that even something that you would do? His family probably just wants to be like you know, given their space about it, type of thing, I would think. And then for like a video game company to reach out, like, I don't know. But anyway, ABG, is it butt or buck naked? Either way, tomorrow's dentist appointment is making me very nervous. What? Good night, man. All right, last Sarnian. Good luck at the dentist, I guess. Actually, I don't even know which one it is. Is it butt or is it buck? I think I've said both before. Maybe it's interchangeable. I have no idea. It's honestly way too soon to ask the family for anything like that. Yeah, I think so too. I would think so too. Who knows, man? Like I said, it's just a crappy situation. Swashbuckler sent over another 100 rupees and wouldn't have to contact anyone. There's a charity he was known to contribute to during his lifetime. Kabam could donate without contacting anyone. I don't know if that's actually true though. I mean, they could donate to it without mentioning his name, but I think if they mention his name, in the game at all, even just through like an in-game message or something like that, I don't think, I mean, I'm certainly not a lawyer, but I don't think legally you can do that. And I like, I don't know anything related to law, but here's what I do know, man. There's lots of lawyers at Marvel that try to make sure they do all this stuff completely by the books. I mean, they have to, right? Any major company does. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It feels weird talking about it, just because I like I said, first off, I'm dumb when it comes to stuff like this, and second, there really is nothing you know, there's no way to make the situation better. It just kind of sucks. So yeah, we should maybe just change the subject entirely. Buck or butt depends on your latitude in the United States. Really? Yo, BG, have you heard about that Dr. Mario game they made? Seems pretty cool. Which Dr. Mario game? Dude, the music from the original Dr. Mario is a game that I had. Actually, shout out to my parents. They weren't known to be big-time gamers or anything like that, but my mom actually liked Dr. Mario. Hold on. Dr. Mario. Let me see. Is there a new one? That's right. I remember they made one for phones, but that's not new, right? I didn't see anything new about Dr. Mario, but I like the music from that game, man. It's pretty sweet. Like, oh man, I wish I could play it right now, but this is one of those moments where I'd probably need to be on Twitch to do that, just in case. It's definitely pretty sweet. My mom was huge into Dr. Mario. It's so funny. Only Nintendo game she played. Falstaff, dude. There's something about that game. That's funny, man. My mom, you know, she doesn't really like too many games, but she did. She likes like Bejeweled, you know. I'm not even sure if she plays it anymore, but you know, she would just play like the Zen mode of Bejeweled, where, you know, not on like a strict time or anything like that. It's kind of very casual, matching up the blocks and stuff, which is cool. I think there's games for pretty much anybody. It's just they might not have found the right game for them, you know, because this game certainly isn't for everybody. I mean, I've never seen my grandma play this game. maybe if she tried it, but you know. The other Marvel game I played, Strike Force, put a message the day of and gave everyone free Black Panther shards. Kabam really missed a great chance to honor a great person. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know the legality of it and all that, but I don't know. I don't need free stuff. It's a little weird, in my opinion, to be like wanting free stuff around it. I get, you know, I'm sure everyone has their own feelings on it, but to me it's a little weird. Brian, are you excited about the show Cannonball? Yeah. I watched that video you sent. I feel like I could win that show. Put me on it. My grandma's big into Grand Theft Auto. Mike, is she? I hope you're telling the truth. I have a feeling you're not. But I really hope you're telling the truth. I'm still teasing me about how I used to play Wii Sports tennis when she played with me, which was just light tap with remote versus her doing full swing and follow throughs. Oh man, I never played the tennis from Wii Sports, but I was actually just talking to my brother about that. How like, I mean, Wii Sports, that was basically the best game on the Nintendo Wii ever. It was just a simple little game like that, like Wii bowling and stuff, you know. BG, when are you gonna play Death a round of Battleship? Wait, what? Are you gonna play Death a round of Battleship? Is that from Bill and Ted's movie? Is that from like the second Bill and Ted's or something like that? I don't know. You could be referencing something else different entirely. I haven't seen the second movie in a long time. I know the third one just came out. I haven't seen that either, but it's kind of fresh on the mind because of that one coming out. It's all people going down water slides being launched into the air. I think they got the idea for the show from watching you laugh at the fat guy on the water slide. Probably. They owe that guy some money, man. They totally owe him some money. Aaron Abdo in the house. What's up, Abdo? Saying, BG, I feel slightly concerned that lately I'm busier than I ever was before the Pan-D times. But poop, the money is good at least. Here's your cut for tonight. Cheers. Abdo, thanks, man. Are you busier? Because I mean, I've told you before, I have a buddy who's also works in a restaurant, also a bartender, and he's saying something similar, that he's been very busy at one of his locations at least, but also people are almost bigger a-holes than ever too, you know, like not understanding that we're still going through tough times, and if there's like a slight delay, just freaking out about it type of thing. So I guess that'll never change. I don't know if you're experiencing any of that, but good luck, man. Good luck with that. I could not do your job, man. There's no way. It's I think you got a tough job dealing with all that stuff, especially during times like these. Not bigger sales for the restaurant than before, but packing people in as much as possible with lower staff. So bigger sales for me. Ah, okay. Just non-freaking stop. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Okay, Corey's and everybody saying Wii Sports isn't the best. Mario Kart and Super Mario Galaxy are acceptable answers. Okay, so I played Mario Kart for Wii, and to be honest, I like the older Mario Karts better. Maybe it's just because that's what I grew up with, and I felt like, I don't know, there's a bit too much had changed. But I actually like the older Mario Karts. You know, I always wanted to play the Zeldas for Wii, and I never did. I still, to this day, I want to just go through and have the biggest Zelda marathon. Just to play them all, man. That game probably inspired me more than any other in like wanting to make games. I swear I didn't even know it at the time as I was playing them, but when I think about wanting to make games, like that's the first thing I go to is like, dude, I want to make a game that is not an exact Zelda clone or anything, but want to take a lot of elements from that game. But yeah, man, I want to play all of them, from the originals on NES all the way up to Breath of the Wild, and probably soon to be a follow-up to Breath of the Wild. In Super Mario Galaxy, I never got a chance to play that game at all, but I was a huge fan of Super Mario 64. Super Mario Sunshine, wasn't really into it so much, but Galaxy seemed like a game that I would have gotten into, but I just never played it. When we came out, that was basically right when I was getting into PC games, so my experience with console games, basically from the Wii on, is very limited. I still want to get a Switch. There's still some games that I want to play on that, but I feel like I would play it so infrequently that it's just, I can't justify the cost, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I said I want to play all the Zeldas, right? Yeah, I don't have the time. I don't have time to play all the Zeldas. there's just no way. I want to do it, and one day I will, but no time soon. By the time I can do it, there's gonna be like the 4th iteration of the Switch is gonna come out. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say iteration, maybe generation, because they already have multiple iterations of the Switch, right? But anyway, Struck by Saber also sent you over $1 saying, OBG, funny story. I was listening in the background while I was falling asleep. Anyways, brother broke my dad's new TV a week later. He got it from playing tennis, Wii Sports, and let the remote go. Dang, dude. A lot of stories like that. How mad was your dad? I can't say it's ever happened to me, but I know it's happened to a lot of people. How mad was your dad, dude? I bet he was fuming. Because how does something like that happen? Like, it happens, but from his perspective, one day the TV is just busted. I'd be flabbergasted and furious at the same time. Sonic's better than Mario? Whoa, Euthanitis. Take it easy, pal. I don't think so. Sonic's alright, but Mario, oh, dude. Not even close. Alright, easy. By the way, don't let MST hear me say that. But easy sent it over $1.50 with a hot dog saying, dude, Zelda Marathon would be effing sick. BG should do that on Twitch. I don't think I would stream it. I think I don't know. I've gone back and forth on that before. Cause streaming's fun, dude. But it's fun in this game, and I feel like it'd be fun in certain games. But in other games, in other games, I kind of just want to completely zone into the game I'm playing, you know? And just want to completely dive into that world, and even have like a notepad next to me and just like, you know, almost like make a journal out of it and write down just kind of any experience I have type of thing. I think that's what I would want to do. Yo, what's up, contest champion? Hope all is well with your family, yourself. Quick statement: in a Silver One Alliance, 12 million, all the wars, season 19 against 26 million alliances. Not everyone joining / taking right lanes. SMH. Dang, dude, sounds like had a rough season. I think we're still feeling the effects of the change to what's it called, to the change in the matchmaking and all that. So hopefully it gets better over time. But yeah, Aiden, that sounds pretty rough, dude. Hopefully next season's better for you. I'll play all the Zeldas before he finishes his website. I don't know if either of those things are ever gonna happen at the rate I'm going. I've played the Switch in spurts, but my income went up this year because having an actual job, so it's fine. Yeah. BG, so I'm close to my third 6-star crystal, and so far my 6 stars are the Champion and Carnage, 2 Cosmics. I hope I can get different class. Yeah, man, dude, I'm kind of right there with you. It's funny, man. I've been pulling mostly mutant myself, and part of me wants a different class type, and then part of me is like, but there's other mutants I want. So I don't know if you feel that way about the Cosmics too, but it's where like you want different class types, but I bet there's Cosmics you'd still want, right? This game's weird like that. We all want the balance, and yet there's certain pulls that would be okay if they weren't balanced. Do you have an estimate of how many points would be needed for 4-star Iceman? Yeah, so Mad Gamer, bottom left corner of the screen. The way I do the cutoffs is the score on the top is for the basic champion. He's got Mole Man's face next to him because Mole Man's the basic. And then Iceman's at the bottom and goes left to right, the 5-star, 4-star, and 3-star versions. So you can always see my estimates for the arena champions there. And if for some reason you can't see it, well, I have it estimated around 6 million. Keep in mind, it is only an estimate, and please go higher if you really want the champ. Want a Hood and a Heimdall as at least 5-star still? Yeah, I would love to get a Heimdall too. I'm right there with you on that one. What would you say is the best champion? I think it's Dr. Doom. What about you? Dr. Doom's certainly a good one. I think Ghost is the strongest in my opinion. But, you know, this game, it's more about having the right champion for the job than having just, you know, the best champ. Because there's no best champ for every situation. Black Seraphim said it over Buck. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, been dating this woman. She told me her son is my age, 28. Should I continue? Hashtag advice. Does he play MCOC? Dude, sounds like you just found yourself an incursion partner right there, man. Unless he sucks. Ooh, that could kind of determine the relationship. If he plays MCOC and he's good, then yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, you know, I'm not the person to ask advice for something like this about. But, as long as no one has a problem with it, you know what I mean? I'll check in with all parties on that one, maybe. I think there's something to saying, hey, none of it matters as long as you're in love. But I think a lot of things do matter, even if you are in love. And if not everyone's comfortable with the arrangements, might be best to not continue it, potentially. But if everyone's good with it, then sure, why not? Nate Andrusik sent it over $1. Nate, thank you very much. Ryan. Hey BG, so I was pushing to complete Act 5 for the Tier 2 Alpha for Rank 4 Colossus. But from the shards, I popped a dual crystal and got 5-star ghost. Now I'm not sure who to upgrade. Could also rank 5 Corvus. Also, is Mojo worth any upgrading with long shot synergy? Let me talk about Mojo first before we get into the other part of your question. So Mojo, I think he's a powerful champion. Ooh, we're done with that arena too. Moving on to the final arena. I think Mojo's a powerful champion, but he needs a lot to be powerful. He needs to be awakened and relatively high sig level, in my opinion. Otherwise, I feel like maybe just don't invest into him and rank up other champions instead. Okay, the first part though, push and complete Act 5, the Tier 2 Alpha for rank 4 Colossus. Shards pop dual crystal and get 5-star ghost. Now I'm not sure who to upgrade. Could also rank 5 Corvus. Alright, so all 3 of those champions you want to get ranked up. It doesn't matter a ton who you rank up first. I would say if you run the suicide masteries, then you probably want to go with Corvus or Ghost first. If you don't run suicides, I'd put it between Ghost and Colossus. And I think from there, it would be personal preference. Like, if you're comfortable with Ghost, then she could be good to rank up. If you're not quite comfortable with her yet, then maybe go with Colossus and just slowly kind of build your comfort levels with Ghost and then rank her later type of thing. And the same thing for if you are running suicides. Exact same thing, it's just between Corvus and Ghost, but whichever one you're more comfortable with, you know? So I wouldn't stress the decision too much though, because like I said, you're going to want to get all those champions ranked up eventually. It's not that big of a deal of who you go with first. But yeah, that's my advice on it. Good luck to you, man. Hope it helps. BG, if they put Ghost in the arena, how high would you be willing to go for her? Wow. I was trying to think of a joke about someone getting really high, but I couldn't think of anything funny enough. So I'll just give a serious answer of I'd be all in. I would, I don't know how high I would go. I mean, because of what happened with Aegon, because of what happened with Aegon, I don't know if I would grind for her on round 1. I might feel things out the first round and then go for her round 2. Oh, then again, round 1 is kind of easier for me to grind right now than round 2. Oh wait, no. Actually, never mind. Round 2 is easier for me. Okay. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. I don't know what kind of score would be needed. It's she would probably go for a lot. Probably not as much. Probably not as high as Aegon went for. Just because Aegon really feels like everybody wants him for content like the Abyss. Whereas Ghost, not everybody wants to learn her unique play style, and a bunch of people already have her and things like that, and she's not needed for the Abyss. So I don't think she would go as high, but I could be totally wrong on that. But I would go for her for sure, man. I'd have to put aside whatever I was doing for those 3 days. It's that important. You'd go Snoop Dogg high for Ghost? That's who came to mind. I was gonna say, like, I don't know, Snoop Dogg the night he won an award or something like that, but I couldn't make it funny, so just gave up. E.g., my engineering / physics lab gave me a coding project. I had to calculate a flux for an electromagnetic field of a half ring, which is used for our main project. which is managed by NASA/JPL. Dude, my brain exploded just reading what you had to do without even thinking about what you had to do. Good luck, man. I don't even know where to begin with that. Holy crap. Good luck to you, dude. That sounds really cool. If it's not terrifying for you, because I would be like, oh, neat. And then, you remember when, I think it was Stroking My Saber said he clogged the toilet and just got out of there and never went back? That's what I would do. That'd be my version of clogging the toilet. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a really cool project. Gone. Crossing the border. I'm out of there, dude. You'll never find me, never be able to contact me ever again. Double level up, skill and dual... skill and skill dual crystal in the store. I say go for Aegon on stream. Is that crystal in the store right now? I'm not gonna go for it. I actually have some other champions that I want to rank up for this event, so it'll be okay. But I mean, maybe that would be a good luck charm. But no, I wanna wait to get some more crystals. The end of the season is coming. I've got 40,000 5-star shards coming with that. So that's probably when I'll do it. All right, Easy sent it over $1.50 saying I've been practicing with Ghost since July 4th and I've gotten to maybe C+/B- level with her, but I love her playstyle, so practicing is fun. All right, man, it's a good way to approach it. Just have fun with it. It's good. Good stuff. Cade Smith also sending over $1 saying Twitter now. Don't make me ask again. Whoa, take it easy, man. Also, happy birthday in 15 minutes, Laura. Well, where she is right now, it already is her birthday. But okay. Where's your tweet? What name are you under? As a reminder, guys, whenever you ask me to go to Twitter and look at a tweet for you, you gotta let me know the name. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pull up some random tweet that may or may not be yours. Pop that in the chat, please. At Wombology. Okay. All right, got it. Okay. Thoughts? All right, what do we got here? Make this a little bit bigger. Okay. This is what I normally run for the left half, so I think that's good. It's also good. Okay, 3 points in deep wounds. Oh. Dude, I tried to scroll down as if this was my web browser. But okay. Next. We've got... Oh, by the way, you could. There's also a link they could have sent. You may or may not have known. Maybe this was just better. But anyway. Okay, defensively. This is pretty much what I go in defense too. So of course I think that's good. Yeah, man. I think it's a solid looking build. I'm guessing you're using some Mystic champions that may also cause bleed, like Symbiote Supreme, or you just have different types. You want to have some good firepower for the Mystics while also having some good firepower for the bleed based champs like Nick Fury or something. I think it's a solid build, man. For sure. Okay, hold on, Abdo. So you sent over a fake buck. What is this? BJ, I always understood your advice on Ghost, vis-a-vis liking her playstyle, etc., but I've come to the conclusion after all this time that you're wrong. The correct answer is just to rank her up because it forces you to learn her playstyle to justify ranking her up, and eventually you just get good enough with her. I kind of understand what you're saying. I know there's some people that's worked out for. That people that didn't really like her playstyle much, but ranked her up because they got a rank up gem or just whatever. They just wanted to rank her up just because. And they didn't start liking her until they had her at rank 5. So I certainly get that, and I do want to say that a lot of times, but I think I want to be cautious with the advice too, because, you know, for some people a rank up, it's not that big of a deal. You're gonna get some more rank up resources. It's fine. But for some people, man, like, they're not getting rank up resources as quick. And if they end up not liking the champion, because I also know people like that. I mean, there's people in my alliance who ranked up their ghosts. And, you know, for them, the resource is it's no big deal, so it didn't really matter. But they don't like Ghost. They never play Ghost. And they don't ever really want to play Ghost. So I don't know. Like, I could add that to the Ghost advice. But I feel like the tangent's already, or no, it's not even a tangent, right? But just the wording of it's already too long as it is. So I usually leave that part out. But I do know what you mean. Brian, if you were a baby, who would be your favorite Peanuts character? Probably Pistachios. Cracking them open's just always been really enjoyable, except for the ones that don't crack open. You know. Sorry, terrible joke. I know what you're talking about. Favorite Peanuts character? Probably the guy that plays the piano. Is his name Linus? I don't remember, but I think that's it, right? Dissolution sending over a buck. Thank you very much. See if I can find you a last one here. I cannot. Give me one moment. Stop getting wrecked by this Scarlet Witch. Let me see. Okay, here we go. ABG, I'm currently in a sticky situation. I got to Kang boss, but I used my units on all other chapters, and now I'm stuck at him. No units, all my champs dead. Should I back out and refarm and bring champs just for him, or just farm units and try to defeat him? That is a sticky situation indeed, man. I think we've all faced at least similar situations to that. I mean, you said you used the units on other chapters, right? Would it be that difficult for you to get back to Kang again? Did you use a lot of units on that one path to get to Kang? It's tough, man. Do you have the right champions too, is the other thing. Like, I don't know what champions you're in there with. Ooh, this is gonna put me at exactly 13k. Beautiful. 13,000 units. I don't know if do you have the right champions? Because he's not the type of boss that you can take down with just any champion. We're talking about Variant 3 Kang? Or wait, are we talking about something? Because there's more than one Kang boss. So actually, I'm not sure. Which Kang exactly we're talking about here. But I'm assuming Variant 3 Kang. I didn't use any items for Kang chapter. I used one revive from level up event. Okay. It's not too big of a deal then. I'm in there with Sentinel, Stark, Enhance, SS, Sunspot, 1829. Yes, okay. It's really not that big of a deal to back out. Honestly, wait, hold on. Okay, so you can do the fight with Sunspot. Sunspot's actually really good for that fight. You could also do it with Sentinel, but I think you're better off backing out, man. I feel like it's a really tough call to make. But here's the situation I'm imagining. And this is probably something going through your mind too. You could farm up some units from the arena, right? And maybe you only need one revive. And you can get it done with that one revive. And if you could, well then it would totally be worth staying in the quest, right? But what happens if you don't get through with that one revive? Do you stay again? How long is it going to take to get the next one? Is the next one going to be enough? It puts so much pressure on you to perform when you use that revive. Versus if you back out and you wait until you have, 5 or 10 revives just from the daily events, and, maybe you've gathered up some units as just a little extra safety net, things like that. That's probably the better way to go. Not to mention, now you have some practice with that final quest, so you'll probably get to the boss in a little bit better shape. It's a tough quest, so it's not like you're gonna get there with all your champions at full health, probably, but you'll probably be in a little bit better shape, and I think that's the right call to make, man. You didn't invest too much in that quest, so I think backing out is the right play to make. So backing out, and what champ should I bring to take him down with ease? I think you had good champs. I think both Sunspot and Sentinel. I'm trying to think about Sentinel for that fight. I think he's good for it, at least. I don't have experience using him. Did I ever try Sentinel on the McFabio account? I don't know. I remember I used Sunspot though, and Sunspot did great. I also wanted to look at the calendar. That's where I want to go. Ooh, man, we're getting into some of the better things for the summon appreciation calendar here. But okay. Okay, yeah, so we don't have the revives for a while. That's what I thought. They do come towards the end of the month. Second half of it, at least. So yeah, I don't think you necessarily need different champions, but I think it's going to put so much pressure on you and potentially get you stuck and all that, man. So get my first 6-star 2 next month. Am I waiting for that? I think that's the right call, dude. It sucks backing out, but that's my opinion on it, at least. It's always tough to do that. You don't want to back out. I know you don't want to back out, but it's probably the right call. Okay, Tom sending over one of them New Zealand bucks. Tom, where you at? EG, would you rank 3 6-star Professor X? His prestige is 13,686. He's Professor X. Yeah, probably. You could have told me his prestige is 7, and I probably would have said yeah. He's that cool. No, I don't know. Hold on, let me go to Aunt May real quick. I think he was relatively high on the list. I think he was good enough. And him being a new champion and really cool and all that. Possibly tripping people up on defense, because I'm sure no one else in my battle group is going to have this guy as a 6-star rank 3 right away. Expand this. So he doesn't start out scaling particularly well. Oh god, that's actually a decent bit off of Sunspot. What about the 5-star? How's the 5-star scale up? That's not far off. I probably would do it. I didn't get it. I can't play him, so I don't know how good he is or not, but I'd probably do it. I want prestige. And I want like the highest prestige possible, because that's what I feel like I need right now. But you never know when you're gonna pull like the absolute highest prestige champs, and I feel like his prestige is high enough that I would. All right, Miro Watang sending over a pound as well. Miro, thank you very much. Surian. Hello, anyone could tell me what was the modification that they made to Act 6, except the champion? They drastically reduced the attack. We can, hold on. I don't think it'll take very long for me to find it in the Kabam official notes area. News. These are deep dives. Don't care about that. Where's the update? Here we go. Release notes. Whoops. Ooh, hold on. Hold down, hold down. Okay. Let's see here. Here we go. Act 6 adjustments. So, and they say this is the first wave, so they're not totally done, but this is pretty huge. This is actually really huge. Okay, so for chapter 3, all of chapter 3, quests 1 through 6, remove the 200% attack buff from global nodes. So yeah, that drastically dropped the attack. And then quests 2 and 3 reduce 700 health buff to 600 health buff in global nodes. So the fights are a little bit shorter and the opponents don't hit quite so hard. I'm sure they still hit pretty hard, but you know. Anyway, and then chapter 4, quests 1 through 6 removed 300% attack buff from global nodes. And that's the modifications. Pretty big stuff. All right, Arcade sent it over 20 rupees. Okay, thank you. Where are you at? BG, 4th video is live. One of these days, I know you watch them. Till then, I'm gonna keep these coming. Just wish me luck. All right, man. Don't stop, dude. Keep it rolling. Keep the momentum going. Thank you for the rupees. JSC sending over another buck as well, saying, BG, can you explain why prestige matters so much? Yeah. So the higher your prestige is, the more difficult your opponents in Alliance Quest are. And that sounds like a bad thing at first, until you realize the more difficult your opponents are in Alliance Quest, well, the more points they give you. And the more points they give you, the higher you rank compared to other people in this game. And the higher you rank, the better rewards you get. So eat beans at every meal, basically. But it's not that important for everybody. I would say if you still have variant content that you're working on, it's better to rank up champions for that variant content. And of course, like anything before that too. I'm saying until you're at that point in the game, until you've got all the champions ranked up for Act 6 even, and the Abyss and things. Well, maybe not the Abyss. Abyss, a little bit different story. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is you're going to progress further and faster in this game by ranking up champions to complete content and then get additional rank up resources from that content versus paying attention at all whatsoever to prestige. But you hit a point in this game where you've kind of got all your bases covered, and it's fine to rank up champions and have that be a consideration because you're already getting all the rewards you can out of the game naturally, and now you're kind of competing against the other guys who've also completed all of the content, and you're trying to get the best rewards you can in that way. So I would say I don't know, 99% of the people who play this game, prestige should not matter whatsoever. And then here's the other part of it too. So let's go ahead and take a look at the difference in rewards real quick. Hop on over to AQ. Oh, we can't even see them, can we? Because this is just going to say... Oh, no. Okay, we can. Never mind. All right. So... Okay, so right now, we're placing 19 in AQ, right? By the way, look at the average prestige of the Alliance. 12,104. My prestige? 10,650. That's the other reason right there, is it just feels bad. When you're that far below the average. I used to be about the average, and then 6-star champions happened. There's no way for me to get to 12,104. Completing the Abyss is not going to be enough. Even if I picked up the 6 stones from the Cyber Monday offer in the past, wouldn't be enough. So it is literally impossible. But anyway, if we look at the ranked rewards, it's not that big of a difference. Like, let's say we dropped out of the top 20. So it's like 2,800 glory. This it's only a 2% crystal, and then tier 5 basic, tier 2 alpha, right? So it's slightly less for all of these things. And the only thing that's missing is the 2% tier 5 class catalyst crystal. And the others, it's relatively insignificant. It's, you know, it adds up over time. So of course you want them, but it's really not that big of a deal. So if we did drop out of the top 20 for reasons other than myself, I wouldn't even care. Like, I wouldn't be looking to blame someone, but because it's me, because I'm at the bottom of the list, and if we drop out of the top 20, that it's on me right there, man. I don't want it to be on me. You know what I mean? So that's why prestige matters so much right now. I need to not be the reason. I need to not be the weakest link and not be the reason why we fall out of the top 20 kind of thing. So that's why it matters so much right now. Going, like, we're very far from cracking the top 10 again. We used to be in the top 10. But we're very far from that at the moment. And the only real, like I said, the other things do matter too. It's nice getting additional glory. It's nice getting additional fragments and things like that. It's not even that much more. It's not something I really care about. But I just don't want us to make us go down. Because the other part about the rewards too, the honor rewards, that's the thing that got buffed the most. And this is unrelated to prestige. As long as you complete the maps with the epic modifications on map 7 every day with a different epic modifier, you get this 10% tier 5 class catalyst crystal, which is way more significant than the 2%, obviously, right? So at the end of the day, is it really that big of a deal to shoot for prestige even at the highest levels? I don't think so. But again, I don't want to be the person that that drops us. So okay, Asakale. I don't know if, oh man, I tried twice to say her name and I feel like I messed it up twice. So I'm sorry about that. The second time I was going to change the way I said it, and then it just came out the same. But thank you very much for the 8 Australian bucks. I really appreciate that. Same BG, one of the best. I have 4 Abyss Horsemen at rank 5 and saved up 9k units. Nice. Should I prioritize Abyss initial clear or Act 6 exploration? I would go with the Abyss initial clear. You know, when you have the champions, like you're ready for it. When you have those champions, it'd be a different story if you said like, I don't really have the best champions for it. Well, then I'd probably say, hey, maybe just start chipping away at the exploration of Act 6, and when you pull the right champs, then go to the Abyss. But you're already there. I would focus on the Abyss if I were you. Thank you very much for the 8 Australian bucks. Hope that helps. I don't know if you were able to take advantage of like the Marvel Insider stuff that we had, but That was a great source of revives, and if you're able to like wait for those to come in, that'd be a perfect time to do it. Probably save you some units. Poor message communication for the tangents are taking over the bald cranium man. What am I not reading here? Breen Pelion Bartholomew Grankt Banana. Do you loves? Yes. Are you drunk, Hunter? Are plantains the devil's banana impooster? Why not? Happy birthday to the best gray aunt. Rubs Bald's cap. I love you. Hunter is definitely drunk. I hope you're having a good night, Hunter. BG, how essential is Mystic Dispersion for Doom? I don't know, actually. He has a lot of other ways to gain power. Probably not super essential, but nice to have, I'm sure, because you want to get to special 3s, so. But I don't know for sure. I don't have much experience with him. I know how he works, I just don't have the experience to tell you. ABG, I got Diablo 3 a couple days ago. First time Diablo player, really enjoying it. Any tips for a new player? Cheers. Quixote. Tips for Diablo 3. Not really, man. Diablo 3. I've talked about Diablo 3. Let me spin out another crystal. So I've talked about Diablo 3 a bunch in the past, usually not super positively. Because I did enjoy the second Diablo more. But I would say Diablo 3 is kind of built in such a way that you kind of just have fun with it, man. You kind of just hop into the game and pick whatever class you want to play, kill stuff, get loot, and keep it moving, type of thing. I wouldn't try to stress too much like how to optimize the game too hard. You know, I feel like maybe this is just how the way I personally had fun with it was just kind of playing it more with that. 225. Hell yeah. That means we're popping another. I kind of like, I didn't always hate Diablo 3. I did have fun with it at first. I had fun with it on like as just like a very casual, more like laid back style game where yeah, you just kind of maybe zone out a little bit as you're killing a bunch of monsters, you know? So I don't know. There's tons of videos out there telling you how to get the best things and stuff like that, but I would maybe not look too hard into that stuff just yet and just have fun with it in your own way. And then if you are really enjoying it after a little while, then maybe look into that stuff, you know? Because I don't think you need to know much about the game in order to go pretty far. Oh, I thought that was going to be units again. Dang. Yo, we got Lags in here. What's up, Lags? With the lag, dude. Oh man, you're just finishing up now, dude. I'm about to be finishing up. I could have raided you. Dang, man. But thanks for the raid. What's up? What's up, Lag Raiders? Abdo sent over to saying, last two, please, Dingus. Need next level war strats. Okay. BG, do I heal up my mags 50% before I fight Doc Ock in a flow war, or just go for it? Or use Omega, 30% boost either way. Also, do I try Guillotine 2099 and Warlock minis with mags, or use Guardian, who I know can do the fights with? We're up by like 25 deaths and 20 some kills. You're up by that much and you're asking me for these war strats? Are you serious, man? I would use Omega Red for Doc Ock, and I would use Magneto probably for Guillotine 2099 and Warlock. Except you gotta heal them, right? So I would maybe start with Guardian. This way you don't have to heal mags so much. and then use Magneto if Guardian gets a little bit weaker or something like that. That's what I would do at least. If you're up by that much, man, play the efficiency game a little bit. Use Omega Red while you can, since he can't be used against the robots, and then use the other guys. That's what I would do. Okay. Pixie just pulled for me Red Guardian 5-star thoughts. Nice. Justin, congrats. We talked a little bit about Red Guardian today, actually. Someone else was saying they got him as their 5th 5-star, I believe, which is a pretty sweet pull. I wouldn't mind pulling Red Guardian myself. I don't know exactly where his best uses are in the game, but there's definitely places you could find to use him, having slow and not gaining buffs and stuff like that. So even if you don't use them all the time, I feel like there'll be those times where you turn to them. But okay, I think it's getting pretty late here, guys. It's we are past due for ending the stream, so I am gonna call it a night. Shout out to Last Zarnian. My goodness. Excuse me. The man who might show up to a dentist appointment tomorrow, either butt or buck naked, I'm not sure. But either way, Last Zarnian, people, the one and only. And yeah, thank you to everyone else as well. There was a lot of very generous super chats and all that. I mean, you know, thank you from Laura, basically, because it's all going to her. But is Laura still in here? I saw her name not that long ago, I don't think. Maybe not. Maybe she went to sleep. Oh, she is here still. Okay. It's late for you. But alright, anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, yeah, day stream. I think we're gonna do the 4-star challenge tomorrow. I don't know what time. Probably around 1 p.m. That's my usual kind of daytime estimate, at least. It could be an hour earlier than that. It could be an hour later than that. It could be 2 hours later than that. Who knows? But I'm shooting for around 1 p.m. Pacific, and we'll knock out the 4-star challenge of the Cavalier difficulty, and that should be a pretty good time. And yeah, man. On that note, I think it's time to head out, though. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody.